The Six Nations have got to introduce promotion and relegation, and it might even do my good friend Conor O'Shea, the Italian head coach, a favor. We live in the same village, and Conor, who was my star signing at London Irish as a player in 1995, is as talented a coach as he was a player, as he proved by winning the title with Harlequins. But I cannot sugarcoat it. Italy have lost their last 20 games in the tournament, not winning since 2015, and that will be 21 after Saturday's game against England at Twickenham. It is more than likely it will become 22 after their final round match against France. Bringing in promotion and relegation could be a shot in the arm for the Italians, because if you think there is no relegation and you are there for the long term, you are talking about the future instead of today. So, for their own sake, there should be a one-off playoff game. Italy play this at home, and if they can't beat Georgia, Russia, Romania, Spain, or whoever is next capping off the rank in the one-off game in Rome, then they should be relegated. The same thing should happen every year, so if England finish bottom of the table, they should be obliged to host the winners of the Rugby Europe Championship at Twickenham. It is like the Premier League in football. Half the interest comes with the relegation battle, and I just think we are missing a trick. Italy have been in this thing for 20 years now and have won a handful of games, never beating England, and this might just help them gain a winning mindset. As well as the national side, Conor is working to improve all levels of Italian rugby. It is a huge task, and I think a fear of relegation is the only thing that will snap Italian rugby out of their rut. Italy came into the Six Nations in 2000, but we played them in Huddersfield in a World Cup qualifier in 1998 and nearly lost. We scraped home 23-15 and, relatively speaking, they were much better then than they are now, with players like fly half Diego Dominguez and flanker Massimo Giovanelli on board. It was that team who effectively played their way into the Six Nations, but the teams since have not built on this legacy. Everyone rightly says that Italy are improving and their clubs are getting better, but everyone else is improving more quickly, so the gap is widening. When they came in, they were a bigger threat than they are now, and England won't lose next weekend. The promotion and relegation discussion also came into view last week when plans to form a World League were reported. It is a massive long shot to get off the ground. You cannot pull up the drawbridge on teams such as Samoa, Tonga, Georgia, and others. 24 years since it turned professional, rugby still has so much potential to become a truly global game, not one that favors a select few. When leading players weighed in with their concerns over workload and club commitments, this idea of a World League looked even more of a non-runner. Johnny Sexton, Owen Farrell, and Kieran Reid are good solid people and guys who don't normally get involved. They just get on and play the game. For them to come out so strongly should make World Rugby think. Hopefully they realize the game's future and player welfare go hand in hand.